And as the leaders meet, political analyst Joseph Cheng joins us live from Hong Kong on this. Joseph, what's your reaction so far to all of the activity today? The warm reception, the comments?
So far, so good. Both sides have expressed a lot of goodwill, especially from Pyongyang. Kim Jong-un has indicated that he is ready to suspend nuclear tests for a while and abandon a certain test site, as well as not to demand the withdrawal of American forces from South Korea as a condition for peace negotiations. The most important issue is the continued pledge of Kim Jong-un to abandon the nuclear weapons program. On this basis, the two Koreas may well issue a statement at the end of the day, indicating their wish, their intention to move towards a state of peace. And this statement probably is a partial substitute for the existing armistice agreement signed since 1953. Good results from this summit will be a firm foundation for a hopefully constructive summit between Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un.
And how do you think China's meeting, or I'm sorry, how do you think Kim's meeting with China's Xi has helped prepare North Korea for these inter-Korean talks?
Well, Kim Jong-un is very eager to have all the negotiations in his own hands without dependence on external help, without the dependence on China as an intermediary and so on. But China is important. If there is going to be a series of international agreements, China probably will assume the role of a guarantor. And of course, China still holds a veto in the United Nations Security Council, which can be very, very helpful for North Korea. Most important of all, upon the lifting of sanctions against North Korea, China will continue to be the most important trade partner and source of investment for North Korea. Ultimately, if North Korea wants to follow the path of China and Vietnam towards economic reforms and opening to the external world, China would be the most important source of external assistance.
And it's been quite a remarkable road how we've gotten to this point. How do you explain how we have arrived at this juncture? And what do you think is happening in the mind and the psyche of the North Korean leader?
We can only speculate, of course. Perhaps Kim Jong-un realizes that all parties concerned accept that military options are out, and all parties concerned, therefore, are willing to engage in negotiations. Kim Jong-un is probably confident that North Korea's nuclear weapons program, missile programs are credible, and they are important assets in the negotiations. And therefore, he is ready to negotiate, to demand what he has been demanding all the time with a measure of confidence. What we don't know is to what extent his regime will really want to engage in economic reforms and opening to the external world. If the intention is sincere, solid, then of course the whole world will be confident of the foundation, of a firm foundation for the peace progress. But we still have to see, because opening to the external world may well much erode support or the legitimacy of the Kim regime, which is highly totalitarian at the moment.
All right. Joseph Cheng joining us live from Hong Kong. Thanks for being with us.